traded from Dallas to Philadelphia for Nerlens Noel.
Talking about Andrew Bogut, do you not feel bad for them in the finals with Golden State 2 years ago? Then in the finals, they won the championship 2 years ago. They go to Game 7 last year. He gets injured in Game 6. Now he goes from that to Dallas to that.
All right, we gotta go. We got your final say. You guys brought up Boston. The Patriots.
Okay, I'm waiting on the stream to start up.
Has a strong message for the reigning champs. His final take is that.
Come on, YouTube. What's taking you so long? You alive. The internet can totally see you now. All right. What's up with it, man? Put my little St. Louis hat on. Because y'all know where I'm from. But what's going on with it, man? It's your boy Bobby Dollaz. You know what I'm saying? It's February 23rd, 2017. This ain't like my funny edition. But it still be comedy everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I do any of this. But today, man, because of the fact of me being a huge NBA fan, NFL fan, all of that stuff, man, just sports in general, even getting my son into college and everything, you know what I'm saying, playing ball, I kind of stay focused on sports a little bit more now. You know, with me being 39, man, I guess that's just the move. I don't know. But, again, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of really digging what's going on in the sports world today. I think today I'm going to go through and I'm going to rap with y'all about some of the stuff that's been going on, some of the NBA trades, a few of the headlines that's fans like us, you know what I'm saying, that actually enjoy watching the game and giving our perspective. So, good morning, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying, it's Axe a Weed Head, Sports Edition. Bobby Dollaz here reporting. Leave in the comments down there, man, if you are watching. If I get any watchers, any viewers today, leave in the comments down there what you think about my opinion on some of this stuff. Because, again, this is just my opinion. None of this stuff really matters to anybody, man, but it's just talk. You know what I'm saying? I kind of dig all this, you know. But first, we want to start with the NFL. So, I woke up this morning and I seen something on one of our hometown kids. Of course, I'm from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? They had something on there about Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel Elliott. He's a hometown guy. In actuality, to be honest with you, my son ran track with him, and I coached on the team he was on called St. Louis Express. It was a track team. He called, hey, live and in person, man, hey, Zeke the one. Don't ever get that twisted. The dude got a solid head and he got a mindset for winning, and that's exactly what you need in the NFL. You know, I'm an ex-football player too, so you know what I'm saying, I kind of dig what's going on in the NFL with him. He changing the game, the whole running back game is being changed right now by Zeke. You know what I'm saying? But basically, his issue was that one of his homeboys was out with him. They was at the club and dude tripped on somebody. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to get into full detail and all that, but they basically trying to say that now he's developing a reputation as being a troublemaker or a problem for the Cowboys due to the fact that he's out hanging out and doing stuff and having issues. Well, first and foremost, in my opinion, I'm going to say the homeboy, he only 21 years old, man. Dude, just not old enough to drink. You got to give that man some opportunities to get out here and have some fun, to live and actually become a man. Hey, and Stacy, he got an awesome dad. I know Stacy, man. I know his mama Don. You know what I'm saying? I know his sisters and everything. I actually just seen them at a track meet probably about 4 months ago when it was still warm out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the year. But for the most part, though, hey, man, Zeke is not a bad option. He's not a bad guy. Zeke gonna do what he gonna do, but at the same time, when he get on that football field, his mindset is to win, and that's what you need. Forget all the extra stuff. You can't categorize an individual just because of who they hang with or because of the thoughts and decisions or the mindset of another person. I mean, like this dude, man, basically just did some dumb stuff. And then when they exposed him on it or the police came, he basically said, I'm with Zeke. That's my homeboy. And then Zeke got wrapped into the crap. And all that kind of shit got to stop, man. You know, as a man, you need to own up to your own shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can wipe your own ass, fool, you can own up to your own shit. You dig what I'm saying? But for the most part, though, I think he gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? The NFL is good. The NFL rolling. They handling their business. I'm still disappointed in Atlanta though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not even their team or they players. It's not Matt Ryan. It's their coaching staff, man. That's who I'm pissed off at. It's they front office. Why would you allow your team to let up? You never let your team let up. As a coach, you can be up by 100 points. If it's still 9 minutes on that damn board in the fourth quarter, you still keep playing like it's first quarter with 9 minutes left. You never, ever, ever let up because you don't never know what kind of turn events take place. You know, in one of my Super Bowl videos, like I said, man, hey, Tom Brady been to the Super Bowl 4 times. This dude got 4 rings. He is 4-0 in the fucking Super Bowl. Why would you underestimate that? That is just stupid if you ask me. But hey, it is what it is. It's a learning experience. Some of those learning experiences have a curve. Some of them don't. And unfortunately, Matt Ryan, you didn't have a curve, bro. And you you wound up at home crying in your shower and shit like a bipolar baby girl. So you need to try and get your shit together, dog. And don't ever fucking let up. You know what I'm saying? Moving on from that, still with the Cowboys, though, we talking about Tony Romo. Good old number 9. Hey, man, it's time for Tony Romo to go. I don't see him, you know, being in the NFL more than about maybe 4 more years at the most, you know, if he stay healthy. But he's so injury prone. Why would you even spend the money, man? Why would you, you know, put yourself in a position to be worried like that? You know what I'm saying? That's like having a warrant and driving around on the street with no driver's license and no insurance and all that. You know, the whole time you riding, you looking behind you, worried about this police, worried about that cop. Who wants to live like that? You know what I'm saying? That's just stupid, in my opinion. I would not ever put my money in an individual that is prone to injury. I think he would probably be a better fit to follow up Peyton Manning and Denver. You know what I'm saying? Let them go down there. They got a pretty decent line. They got a nice running back. Their defense is key. He probably will be a little bit more protected, you know, because he's new and genuinely they have they got their own way of playing, you know what I'm saying, to a point to where in Denver, you know, they set a standard already with Peyton Manning, and Tony Romo, I think he could fit that standard. I think he could fall right in that seat and he could keep on maneuvering that truck. You know what I'm saying? With no slips, no turns, you know what I'm saying? No accidents, right on down. But that's just if he stay healthy. It ain't no guarantee Tony Romo gonna stay healthy. I don't know. Maybe he need to eat more bananas or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this motherfucker need to have a drink before he get his ass out there and play. Get that motherfucker a shot of some old ass R&R. I'm talking about like some of that dollar wine. Give his ass some of that shit. Put that shit in that motherfucker Gatorade bottle so he don't feel no pain. Or give him a Red Bull or something. I don't know, but he's not a fit for Dallas anymore. Dallas now is a fast-paced team. Dallas is more geared to grit now with Ezekiel Elliott running the ball. You know what I'm saying? They're a little tougher. Romo just don't fit that. I would say let him go. You know what I'm saying? You know, he get caught pulling his panties out his ass too many times in the game, man, and every time he wind up getting up off the ground. Sometimes he don't get up at all. So let Tony go, man. I say let him go. Send him to the Broncos, or if not that, send him to the Texans. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all J.J. Watt. Get that tight end, man. Put him out there. I think that'll be a beautiful, beautiful transaction. Shit, not Peyton Manning, I'm sorry. Tom Brady say at 39, he's still not quitting. He say, I still got a couple more years left in me. So that's something they got to deal with. They're going to have to basically just fight for that, man, because Tom Brady know what he doing, man. Hey, he got the keys, baby. You either going to have to pull a gun out and rob that fool and take them keys, or you going to have to sit your ass in the back seat and ride where you going. So you ain't got no motherfucking choice, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of like the only real issues in the NFL right now, other than the trades, you know. But I want to let that unfold a little more. You know, I want to allow them to do their thing and get their draft and stuff going before I actually start speaking on the NFL a little bit more. But right now, what's really hyped and what's really important is the NBA. It's the second half of the season right now. Okay, it's some real crazy trades going on. I'm actually looking right now, to be honest with you, it's breaking news. It looks like the 76ers done traded Dollaz to the Mavericks, to the Dallas Mavericks. They got Andrew Bogut, Justin Anderson, and a conditional first-round pick. Wow. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. For Dollaz, man, he's still like a freshman to me, man. Andrew Bogut he got a ring, bro. He went to the damn championship 2 years ago with Golden State. So that gives him experience, that gives him playoff experience, that gives him finals experience, and that puts him in the locker room saying, hey, y'all chill, let's get this money, you know what I'm saying? And they blew it. What the fuck? The 76ers, man, they just picked up Nerlens. Oh, come on, man. They just dropped Nerlens Noah and fucking picked up Bogut in a conditional first round. That's what's up, man. Hey, that was a good move. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, I don't know what the hell going on with y'all, man. I really don't. I don't get Dallas right now. I mean, I know y'all got Harrison Barnes, man, and Harrison Barnes is the shit, but come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a lot of rebuilding around him. And Dirk gone. This going to probably be his last season, man. Dirk knees is done. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dirk going to break like spaghetti, man. That dude, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Dirk knees right now is that old ass Samsung S1 that just got dropped in the damn swimming pool and now it's sitting in the tub of rice trying to drain the water out. Hey, that's all bad for Dirk, man. But that shit is crazy, man. Okay, I don't get that, but hey, kudos to the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Wow, I can't believe this. I'm like shocked, man, because I mean, they made a great move. They just put Magic Johnson, man, somebody who was highly active in the Los Angeles Lakers basketball world. He is super active, man. Like, that was the dream. You dig what I'm saying? That's like starting your own movie theater and getting help from the owner of AMC in Warrensburg, man. That's fucking awesome, man. Like, being the president now and they giving him rights to reign. You see what he did already? He got rid of Lou Williams already, man. He wiped him out for who was it? Corey Brewer, man. And that's a good move too, because Corey Brewer, he's a clutch shooter. He don't really get that much time in Houston. He don't really get a whole lot of time out there like that, man. But when that boy on the floor, you know it. I mean, he can't contend with our team. I mean, you know what I'm saying, with OKC. But I done seen Russ swat that a couple times on him. But that's here nor there. But anyway, yeah, man, so that was a good move. Lou Williams is a great shooter, you know what I'm saying? He's a good playmaker. He can create his own, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's important right now in the NBA, because the NBA ain't physical no more. It's all about shooting. And if you can't shoot from at least 15 feet and out from the rim, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you can count, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really ain't contending. I mean, look at Curry and them shooting 30-foot jumpers, man. Like, if you can't shoot out from mid-range, man, you know what I'm saying, from the free throw and on back, you can cancel it, man. It's over, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's killing our squad. But the biggest thing about the Lakers, though, right now is they front office, man. You know, they made some real moves, man, with firing, you know, their old staff. I'm not going to get into no name dropping and all that, but they made some real moves, man. I mean, the Lakers have been, like, sliding downhill in church shoes, man, for the last 3 years. So it's probably key to go ahead and get some fresh legs in there, you know what I'm saying? Get some shoes with some grip, nigga, some shoes for crews, you know, that you wear when you work at the fast food restaurants and shit, you know what I'm saying? Get you some sticky shit on them feet, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man, like, it's killing the game right now, and the Lakers are a high market squad. I mean, like, they couldn't even get a sit down with Kevin Durant because they was doing so bad. I mean, they got Luke Walton. He's an awesome coach. You know what I'm saying, dude? He came right out of Golden State too. You know what I'm saying, and got a ring, and dude cold with it. I like the idea of him running a young team, you know what I'm saying, and then having Magic in there. He enthusiastic about his new job. He ready to roll. He trying to get it all popping, and I think that's what's up, man. Like, I think that'll be the move for the Lakers. And all them black GMs, man, fussing at him, talking about you ain't give us an opportunity to come out and try to be the GM of the Lakers and work with him. And, you know, my issue with America, man, it's like, everybody got to find somebody to blame. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit what it is, what's going on. Everybody got to find somebody to blame for something, because nobody want to own up to their own responsibilities. And the bullshit of it all is that It's not a race thing. It's not about him hiring, you know, a white man as a GM that was an agent and didn't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? When he got into the seat. Nah, motherfucker, this ain't no race thing. This ain't about black and white, asshole. This is a complete Lakers thing. That's the reason why Jenny fired her fucking brother and hired in Magic Johnson, who played for the Lakers, coached for the Lakers, is a spokesman for the Lakers, still wear Lakers gear, still speaks to her on a regular basis because they've been friends since she was like 10 or 11. You know what I'm saying? She hired this man in because he had Lakers in his blood. It's a Lakers thing. It ain't race. It ain't black and white. Not only did they get this man in from being a formidable Lakers fan, advisor and everything, they brought in another person who is pure Lakers, Kobe Bryant's agent. You know what I'm saying? This man is the agent to one of the top Lakers players other than Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Byron Scott. You know, like, this dude is representing Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is the face of the Lakers right now. And not only is he representing this man, but he also owns the agency with Kobe Bryant. So both of them fools own this agency together. It's a Lakers thing. Kobe Bryant is behind the scenes helping the youngsters. He's talking to them. He's coercing them into doing things the Lakers way. He's been a part of the Lakers behind the scenes since his 10th year in the league. So it's stupid for people to even think that it's a race thing. It's not. It's a Lakers thing, and I feel the same way. If I have a brand and I got people around me that's been enjoying and enthusiastic and working this brand for the last 20 years with me, I'm hiring everybody that has the same interests as me. Why would I go and hire a person that ain't got no clue about how I do my work when I already know that these people do? It ain't one cat in the hood that's a boss or a pen that's straight getting money and working with cats he don't know. He got all his homies, his hood niggas, everybody that's standing around him is people that's been around him for a while. That's just common sense, man. The problem is a lot of people don't look at it like that. They don't look at living life and working and making moves off of common sense and then intertwining the rest of the shit. They just think about the money, man, and that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? But that's some bullshit, man. I think they need to leave Magic alone. Magic doing his job, let him handle his business. He done made a boss move as soon as he came in by getting rid of Lou Williams and freeing up that pick. You know what I'm saying? The next move he trying to make is pulling in PG-13. He trying to grab Paul George, man, and I think that's awesome. I would like Paul George to come to OKC for the rest of the season because I know he can help us get through the semifinals. I don't know if we'll make the conference finals, but I know semi we can get there. Paul George will be a really, really, really good piece to that puzzle. But if he go to the Lakers with Magic, that's going to be an epic move, man. It's going to be new life. He going to be at the crib. He from LA. It'll be perfect setting for Paul George. He should be tired of fucking screwing and not nothing. He been fucking for the last 6 years and ain't bust yet. Come on, man, you ain't even made the playoffs, bro. It's time to make that move. You know what I'm saying? I kind of respect where Kevin Durant was coming from when he said he want to win a ring, but you know what I'm saying, I don't respect the move he made because he went to our rival. He went to the people that we hate, but that's, you know, long and done. But back to the Lakers, if they get Paul George, they pull Lou Williams in. They got rid of Lou Williams. They pull Corey Brewer in. You know, bring him in as a reserve. You know what I'm saying? He'll be a great leader for the second team. You know what I'm saying? They keep Russell. You know what I'm saying? And make that mother freaker man up. Stop acting like a little ass girl. Get rid of fucking Nick Young. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they gonna be cold. Lakers will be good, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? The Thunder. Moving on to the Thunder, man. We haven't made no trades yet. We was looking at Wilson Chandler big, but they wanted a first-round draft pick. We didn't have that. We can't give that up because we gave the one up for 2016. We gave it up for the Serge Ibaka trade, and then we gave up the 2017 for the Ilizanova trade. You know what I'm saying? No, was it? Yeah, I think it was Ilizanova. I can't remember. But then we also gave up the 2020 trade. So we had to keep the 17. So we in the first round. We get to pick first round. I don't know if Sam Presti gonna trade the person they pick or what. But They got rid of the even thought of getting Wilson Chandler, which was a good big. I think he would have been cool, but he a high head. I don't know how him and Rush gonna mesh. They're gonna mesh together with something like that. But they now are trying to grab Taj Gibson. Lord Jesus, why? This dude is horrible, man. He is a horrible power forward. I mean, like, everybody on the floor got to be tired for this dude to actually perform, man. Like, that's the only time you see him shine, man. I just don't see no good in Taj Gibson, man, as far as, you know what I'm saying, his ability to play defense and rebound. I mean, I see some games, but I don't see no consistency. But, you know, it is what it is, man. But I would have liked to seen Paul George play with Russell Westbrook, because Paul George is not the leader type. He's the kind of dude that can be a good 2 or a good 3rd option. He can be a strong first if he ain't got no choice, but having somebody like Russ guiding Paul George, I think we probably would have made it to the finals, man. If not, we'd have made it 7 games in the second round. But let's see, moving on. It looks like the 76ers traded Ersan Ilyasova to the Atlanta Hawks for Thiago Splitter. I think that was a stupid move, you know what I'm saying, because Ilyasova, yeah, he in his 30s, man, but the dude he's a dime shooter, man. The dude, I mean, he can hit that jumper, man. He hit that 3 like it ain't nothing. I was kind of disappointed when the Thunder traded him, but then when I seen we got Grant, I was real happy with that, because Grant is a real fast physical player. He's only 22 years old. The dude got about maybe 15 more years in the league of healthiness, even if he get hurt once or twice. I could see him balling. Plus, he got something to prove, because his big brother played for for the Bulls, and you should see them going back and forth when they play. Let's see. I don't know, man. Ilyasova, he's a calm, clutch shooter, man. He an in-the-moment shooter, you know what I'm saying? He can put points on the board. I mean, he been in the league for a while now, so he got plenty of experience, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why in the hell they did that trade, but it is what it is, man. Let's see, no Melo trade talk right now. I'm really personally thinking Melo just going to wait it out. I think he probably ain't going to leave, because Phil want him to go. So I think Melo playing that petty, man. I think he going like tit for tat with Phil and going to fuck around and use his no trade clause and make Phil wait it out. You know what I'm saying? But if he do that, I think that's petty, that's stupid, man. Like, why not go somewhere right now when you can go ahead and contend and, you know what I'm saying, just go and handle your business. I mean, you did Denver for a long time. You did New York for a long time. End your career somewhere healthy, somewhere where people want you to be. You don't want this to be the end of your career, because this can be in New York. Like, that's what they doing. If you ask me personally, I think the New York Knicks organization is setting up Carmelo Anthony to have a horrible end of his career. Like, they screwing him, man, and it's gonna mess up everything about what he's been trying to do. They gonna taint his legacy. You know what I'm saying? He's hushed right now. He's quiet. He's keeping it down, which is good. You know, he keeping his head down and minding his business. He's not doing a lot of shit talking. That's the smart move. You know what I'm saying? That's what's keeping him. I mean, that's what's keeping him relevant right now as far as all this goes, because he not playing the dozen. You know what I'm saying? He not going tit for tat. He not Chris Boshing the situation all on Twitter talking about what they ain't doing and all that shit. So, you know, I personally think he need to go to the Celtics, or if he would have went to the Clippers, which ain't gonna happen now because Chris Paul just signed an extension. He not going nowhere. He need to probably go to Boston, man, because he not gonna be able to play with Melo. I mean, with LeBron. They too cool. They friendship too strong, and that's not gonna work. You know, two best friends like that can't share an apartment together, man. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Two grown-ups can't live together unless they fucking. And Carmelo and LeBron are just that close. That shit just can't happen. You know what I'm saying? It'll be too much tension. It'll always be questions on their friendship, is which gonna push their gameplay to the side. Every time they make a move, they see them together, it's gonna be more questions, more bullshit. You know how the media do. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of messed up, but we have to let that shit ride out, you know, and see how it all work itself out, because only time will tell, you know what I'm saying? Everybody and their mama, man, waiting to see what the Celtics gonna do. Danny Ainge, man, this dude got some real weapons over there, man. He got trades, he got picks. This motherfucker got all kinds of shit over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got a brothel and ain't opened it yet, and it's like 9 people standing outside with hard-ons. Like, come on, Danny, what are you waiting for? I don't get it though, man. He need to go and make a couple moves, and he got Melo in the wings. He got Jimmy Butler in the wings. Like, both of these people are good. And Jimmy Butler in his prime, you know what I'm saying? I think he could work it out for him with Isaiah, man, because Jimmy Butler, he's a second and fourth quarter player. He's not a whole game player. He's a second and fourth quarter guy, or first and third, depending upon who they playing. But when it's crunch time, when it's clutch, when it's a need to play ball, he don't back down, and neither do Isaiah. Isaiah, the fourth quarter king right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think those two matched up with Al Horford would probably kick LeBron them in the nuts a couple times and make their ass turn around and actually see what's going on in Boston. It's a good move, I think, really. Chicago, they're gonna have to rebuild from the ground up, man. If they trying to get rid of the likes of Taj Gibson, somebody that's been loyal to their ass and doing what they doing, then it's a clue right there saying that they trying to rebuild. And if they are trying to rebuild, it's definitely not around Dwayne Wade and Rajon Rondo, because he gonna be out of there at the end of the season. I'm surprised he's still there about 3 p.m. today. But you know, I think Jimmy Butler will be a good fit for Boston Celtics. I think that would be an awesome move for them. It will make things right for them, actually, and it will put them on a pedestal at a higher standard, because that Serge Ibaka trade to Toronto, man. Hey, the East finna do something, man. You know, it's only gonna be about 5 strong teams in the East, but you know, they'll never be like the West. But I tell you what, man, right now they actually they putting some grit into what's going on in this decision making process, and they actually putting some contenders up there and making LeBron and them have to think twice about taking days off and chilling and dancing and shit at half court when they make a shot. Because if they move Jimmy Butler to the Celtics, and then Ibaka is now playing with Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, hey man, it's finna go down. That's your second and third team right there. And then you can't count out the Washington Wizards. They just made a move too and got another big man, John Wall, ready to play this motherfucker all in All-Star a weekend time, but he the best point guard in the league. Boy, you got some balls. Boy, your balls is huge talking that kind of shit. But he is cold. I ain't gonna give him that. He can shoot that ball, you know what I'm saying? And he does a lot for his team. But John Wall's still not ready. You know what I'm saying? He still got some ways to go. But I like Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? Otto Porter is cold. I wish Otto Porter would come to OKC. That would be like Russ times 2. We'll be straight. Him, Victor Oladipo, and Russ, and then put motherfucking Cantor and Adams or Grant and Adams. Oh my good lord, shit, man! I have to go roll another blunt. But anyway, yeah, real talk, man. I think that would be a good move. You know what I'm saying? That would be a good move. The East would be something else. The top 4 would be the Cavs. I would say probably Boston, and then I would say probably Washington, actually. You know what I'm saying? And then Toronto, because Serge is hard to mesh with, but I would give them that. That would be the top 4 on the East if they make that Boston trade right now. Otherwise, I think Toronto gonna go third, and I think Washington gonna creep up on Boston, and they're gonna go second, and it might actually push Boston down to 4th. Let's see. Next, I got like I said, no Chris Paul trade right now. As far as it look. From what I read, I might be wrong. It could have been fake news. Ain't no telling. But Chris Paul, you know, his thumb is back. It's good. He's supposed to be coming back Thursday tonight in this game, and he supposedly signed an extension with the Clippers, and he ain't going nowhere. So now they got to work on trying to keep Blake happy. You know, if they don't, if they lose Blake, that's going to set the Clippers back to a first round. To first round. They're not going to make it out the first round playoffs. That's just that. If they lose Blake anytime, they never going to make it out the first round. Not unless they pull in somebody better than Blake Griffin was, because that person's got to learn their whole offensive scheme, their defensive scheme, how to mesh with Chris Paul. You know, it's going to be a bitch. But if they lose Blake Griffin, it's over for the Clippers. I can tell you that now. Doc Rivers, I'm sorry, man. You had to move your son. That fool got to go. They better keep Jamal Crawford, because he leads the off the bench in points, man. And he's their 6th man. They get rid of Jamal Crawford. Hey, man, it's gonna be bad for the Clippers. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? But in the NBA right now, the biggest thing of all, the New Orleans Pelicans, man. DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis together. He said it, man. Fire and ice. I can see it, man. DeMarcus Cousins, he a tech away from being suspended one game every time he get a tech. He gonna have to keep it calm, man. If he don't control what he got going on, it's gonna be all bad for him, and then it's gonna make the Pelicans look like the fool. You know what I'm saying? But I think with him being in a new city under a new coach, and I really think Alvin Gentry, I think he gonna put DeMarcus in his place. DeMarcus get the bullshit, get the acting crazy. You ain't going up against no little timid little white man right now that's in it for the money. You going against a brother that's gonna tell you, hey, look here, dog, you ain't finna come down here fucking up my program. You know what I'm saying? He gonna lay it to him straight. That's just how Alvin Gentry is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But for the most part, I think that shit is amazing, dog. Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is the best center in the league right now. You hear what I'm saying? And Anthony Davis is the best power forward in the league right now. This was like creating a super team. Jrue Holiday, he ain't shit for real. But with those two options, hey, Jrue Holiday finna step his whole situation up. If they don't get rid of Jrue, and because he know the Pelicans offense and defense, and he know how to run that offense, this shit is gonna be something to see. I'm literally waiting. I can't wait to see how the rest of this season go, because this is going to be the purest form right here. The second half of the season is going to be the purest form. This is when you want to watch it, because all these trades is going to be the getting to know you portion of the season. Not next season when they've been working together all summer and at each other's houses and drinking 40 ounces and smoking blunts and shit. Nah. They got to go straight to work. So this is going to be something good to see, man. And to see DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis together, I'm glad I'm around to witness that, man, because these boys are powerhouses. You dig what I'm saying? Like if one don't get you, the other one will, because they both pop trays, they both play the paint, they both good in the mid range. You know what I'm saying? And DeMarcus Cousins or Anthony Davis, neither one of them are scared to dunk on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this shit is gonna be crazy, man. And the Sacramento Kings, man, y'all, it's like this great. Oh my God, I don't get that. I just can't understand it myself personally, man. But hey, it is what it is. They blew it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to get it together, or it's gonna be all bad for them, man. But I can't wait to see how the Pelicans finish it all off. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see how it all ends up. I think it's gonna be a great move. I can't wait till they play OKC, because I want to see how both of them guard Russ and play Oladipo off the ball. I want to see all of this too, man. You know, that's what's up, man. Hey, but for the most part, though, man, check out all my other episodes, man. You know what I'm saying? Ask a Weed Head. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing right there, man. I got the NFL edition, the NBA edition. You know, you just comment questions. You can catch me on Twitter or Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And once you leave me a question, I answer it live, and it'll be all good. You know what I'm saying? And then don't forget about my social network, Socially Hood. You know what I'm saying? You can check it out, sociallyhood.club. Also, you know what I'm saying, don't forget about Dollaz Adult Digital Magazine. That's my that's another community thing for me. It's adult community, you know what I'm saying? We show nudity, we do all of that there, you know what I'm saying? You sign up, it's just like Facebook, but it's just a dumbed down version. Come check us out, you know what I'm saying? It's all in good fun, man. DollarsMag.sociallyhood.club. You know, come in, create you a profile, you know what I'm saying, have some fun, enjoy yourself, make some friends, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the time, y'all. Subscribe to my channel, man. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think. I had a few things I wanted to discuss still about Stephen A. Smith and First Take and all that kind of stuff, but I get to that in another video, you dig? Another broadcast. So holla at your boy, man. Let me know what you think. I appreciate y'all, man. It is what it is.